Hi viewers, welcome to Learn MATLAB Simulink BC. Today we are going to see about a design of automatic generation control of two-area system using MATLAB Simulink. Here you can see that this is a block diagram for a two-area power system. This consists of two area. Here you can see that this is area 1 and this is area 2. This area 1 and area 2 going to be connected by means of a tie line, which is the representation of tie line for connecting two areas. The output of area 1 is subtracted from the output of area 2 and it will be processed via the PS divided by its integrator. This is known as tie line connection between these two areas. Each area having governor, turbine and then rotating mass with the load, otherwise called a generator load model. And then here you can see that each area is in the change in load power and each area receiving the change in power reference for that governor. And here we are going to execute this. That means we are going to create this Simulink model for this two-area system, otherwise called automatic generation control. For that, I am going to take the data is given here. So here I am going to use this data. So here you can see that here we have transfer function side for governor, turbine, and a generator load model. So for that, I am going to type a transfer function here. First, we need to create the first transfer function 1 divided by 0.2s. I guess I'm going to change here to 0.2. And then we need another transfer function with 1 divided by 0.5s. And then here you can see that we need a summing block. So I'm going to change this round to rectangle and then we need plus minus. Here I'm going to connect. And then we need another transfer function 1 divided by 10s plus 0.6. Here I'm going to take this transfer function and change the denominator coefficient 10 and like 0.6. And then here we need one gain. Here I'm going to take gain and then I'm going to rotate this gain and I'm going to connect like this. And here we need one summing block. Here I'm going to use another summer. And then I'm going to change to a rectangle and then simple will be minus and plus, then means sign. Okay, so here I'm going to connect this one here and then here I'm going to make the gain equal to 20. Next to process, we need to create another area. Here you can see that this is another area. So here I'm going to take this copy of this one, this copy and then paste it here. And then I'm going to change here, I'm going to change my plus minus and then I'm going to connect this one here. And then we need to change the transfer function values, that means coefficients. So I'm going to change the coefficient here. Next I'm going to change the coefficients. And then here we need to use a summing block with the plus plus. Just I'm going to change to plus plus. Next to process, here we need to use another summing block. So I'm going to use this summing block and then change the sign to plus minus. Plus going to be connected to the output of area 1 and minus going to be connected to the output of area 2. And then here we need to use integrator. I'm going to connect output of that summing with the integrator. And then we need to use gain. Gain here will be 2 and then here the gain is 16. After that, the output of this gain will be connected to this summing block and then this summing block. And then we need to provide step input here. So I'm going to type step and connect. I'm going to connect step input here and then the step time 0. Initially I'm going to take 0.2 and final value also I'm going to take 0.2. So everything is connected. Okay, next we need to see the response of it. So for that I'm going to use scope, number of input. Here we go to A2. So here I'm going to connect output of area 1 and then output of area 2. And then we need to see the value of del PM1, del PM2 and then del P12. So del P12 nothing but this one. This one is nothing but del P12. That means dial and power. So next del PM1, this is del PM1 and this is del PM2. Just you need to see the, here I'm going to use scope, number of input will be 3. Here I'm going to see del PM1 and del PM2. So once again we will check that del PM, this one is del PM. Okay, so we need to find the detail of del PM1 and del PM2 and then del P2. That's called tile length. Next to process, I'm going to change the simulation time equal to 1000, and then I'm going to see the results. Here I'm going to, this is first one is that means del omega 1 and del omega 2. So I'm going to simulate this one. Here you can see that this is a response of del omega 1 and del omega 2. This is del omega 1, this is del omega 2. You will get the same result. And then this is del PM1, del PM2, and then del P12. You can check the result here and this one. So this is a result. So we will get the same kind of result for the two area system. Next to process, next I'm going to use integration. That means controller logic. Here you can see that here I'm going to use the controller, integral controller, in order to make del 1 del t equal to 0. We need to maintain change in frequency, change in frequency value always equal to 0. So I'm going to use this data, same diagram. Here we need to use integration. Here you can see that here we need to add this summing block integration into the gain value. Here I'm going to add this, I'm going to add a summing block, and I'm going to change to minus, and then here we need to use integration. So I'm going to change to 1 by s, and then we need gain block. I'm going to use this gain and connect it here. The gain value is 0.3, and then here we need another gain also. Here you can see the some problem is that here del 1 is directly connected here YFB1, and this is going to be connected here and YFB2. But in this diagram, the 20 and 16 nothing but gain of 1 by R1, 1 by R2. Okay, here there is a problem, I think. Okay, they are connected wrongly. We need to take the value, you have to take 20.6, and then you have to connect here. Okay, and then you have to take this point will be from here. Okay, and then same thing here also you have to implement same thing, but here we need to use another summing, or here will be plus minus, and then you have to use integrator, and then you have to use gain, and then you have to connect this 0.3, and then here you can see this is the silent power. To take this silent power and going to connect it here, and then we need another gain is 16.9. you have to connect here, and then here also. Now I'm going to simulate this result, and then we'll check the response. Now we can see that we will get this kind of result. This is del 1 and del 2, and then this is del PM1 or PM2, and you can see that del P12. So here you can see that you will get the sum. We will get same kind of result. So this result in this result are same, and also you can check this result. This result are same. But you can see here that in this book they are connected. The line, this line connected from here. I think this is on. So we need to connect this line. So we need to use the pin. This should be connected here, and this is also should be connected here, because as per this integral control of two area system or automatic generation control, here you can see that connection will be taken from here. We need to change in the detail accordingly. You have to change the connection accordingly, and then you will get the result. Okay, this is the design of automatic generation control of two area system using MATLAB Simulink. Thanks for watching our videos. Kindly subscribe our channel and also click bell icon for notification about upcoming videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.